Assalamualaikum and hi. Today, I would like to present about our website, which is we made Tos Cafe website. So I'm IZZATI. Okay, first thing first, I would like to explain our navigation bar, which is here. In navigation bar, we have also drop down, which is at menu section and the about us section. So here the coding for navigation bar, like the example of our navigation bar, which is at index.html, which is the home section. This is our like navigation bar coding. So here we have like drop down for the menu section here and the about us drop down part highlight section, and then this is the style CSS for navigation bar. The header navigation, for the drop down. So and the next our background, which is like the chocolatey, like here the example of the like chocolate cardigan. This is the our coding to make like this the body part. So for the next is like why our like toast coffee like have the glow like this, because like in this CSS we put this to make it like this. So next for my part, which is I was responsible for designing and coding the home and the menu section of the Toast Cafe website. Okay, for the home page, I include a video, welcome message here, and the animated GIF, and our logo here, and a highlight section titled "Why People Love Us" with scroll-based animation. So here the example of the scroll-based animation that I made. Okay, so I explain one by one. For the video, I use HTML. So here the HTML for the video, for the logo, for the welcome message, and for the animated GIF. So here, and for the welcome to Toast Cafe, I use this in CSS to make it like glow like this. Next, at below, why people love us, this I use HTML, and then I use Java to make like reveal this, yes, like this for the example, and then CSS I use this is the CSS for that, and this is the Java CSS for that. So here the style CSS for these two parts. Here the CSS that I use is for the caption and the here. And then how we make like the navigation bar disappear, we are scroll down because of here we use this to make it like that. So that's it for the homepage part. Next, show you guys the menu section, which is views of our menu. So here, so this is the coding. Okay, so first I use HTML, and then I use Java for the rotate like this. And then this is the CSS for this part. And then this CSS for the glow effect at this box shadow. And then I use this rain emoji. I use Java. The Java for the rain. And then CSS for the rain. It's our footer part. So here, and then CSS. In the CSS, this is the CSS for footer. So that's it for my part.
Let's move on to the next part. Before I start explaining, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jemima, and my part is under this menu drop-down button, which is toast and drink. So here, the website consists of a head, body, main, and also footer. Footer. So here. So I'm just going to explain about the main section of this website. So on the main section, of this website is where all the menu content is displayed. So on top of this website, there's a filter menu at the top, labeled as chicken, all beef, and hash brown. And each of these toast is displayed in a grid layout, and each one is represented in as a menu card. As you can see on the VSC side, I'm highlighting the menu card with an image here, name, and paragraph. I use paragraph to to elaborate the description, to write the description, and also a price. As you can see here on the website, here's the image, the name, the description, and the price. So, and at the very bottom of the website, we include a simple footer that shows a copyright information, as you can see here. And on the VSC side, here it is, the footer. So, inside the style tag, at the bottom of the VSC, at the bottom of the coding, we added a custom CSS for the menu and also the footer. So in the menu grid, we uses a CSS grid to create a responsive layout that adjusts based on screen size and each menu card. As you can see here, I'm highlighting the menu card. The menu card has shadows, box shadows here. We uses black color to represent the box shadow, the border radius here, which is 16px, and hover effects. As you can see here, when you hover the toast, it's hovering here. This is the menu card hover. We uses black color to make it hover, and a structured spacing to make it neat and like a real modern food cards. So images inside the cards are responsive and use object fit cover to stay neat. And the content in the menu card body here the menu card body is spaced and styled for easy reading. So as you can see here, there's a space between each word, as you can see here. And for the hash brown cards, I use a special class, which is a hash brown card center, to justify content center, because there's only like 2 cards and resize the layout when that filter is selected. So as you can see here, there's only 2 menus, 2 toast, 2 hash browns toast. So we uses justify content to make it neat. And also on the footer section, the footer section is called as small footer, styled we uses small footer because we want to make sure that the footer stay on at the bottom of the website, so that when you scroll through our menu, it's not covering the description, and so that people can read our menu toast. So the full page of this website also is also made to be flexible, with a minimum height of 100 VH. As you can see here, minimum height 100 VH, and also a flex layout on the body to ensure the footer is always stick to the bottom. So next we will be explaining about the filter button menu here at the top of the website, which is the all chicken, beef, and hash brown. In that button, we uses JavaScript to control the menu filters. As you can see here, this is the script of the Java, and it listens for clicks on the filter buttons like chicken, beef, hash brown. So when a button is clicked, as you can see here, so I'm going to choose beef. It shows only the beef category of the toast. So and if you click on the hash brown, it adds a special class to the menu grid to center and narrow the card layout, because there's only two hash brown toasts. Next, we are going to talk about the drink section of this menu drop-down button. Here, as you can see, the drink parts of this website. So, on the VSC side, let's look at the main section, which is the drink menu here on the website, and this is the main section in the VSE site. So the content inside this menu is inside the main tag. As you can see over here, I'm highlighting it, and it added a simple title using a div, which is div with the class menu section titled as coffees here, because we want to separate a non-coffee beverage and a coffee beverage. As you can see here, here is the non-coffees and this is the coffees. So next, after that, I created a menu card layout. As you can see here, menu card layout using a section class here, and each drink is represented with a menu card div here, and inside each card of the menu is represented with an image of the drink here. Here is the image I'm highlighting on the VSE side. The drink's name using a H3, and a short description using a paragraph tag, and also the price in a span with the class price here. As you can see it here. And all of the layout is repeated for all coffee drinks, such as Americano here, here's the image of the Americano, Spanish latte, cafe mocha, and salted caramel hazelnut macchiato, and so on. After this coffee section, there's another section called as non-coffees, which follows the exact same structure as the coffee. So here, again, I use a menu section title, which is non-coffees, and also a menu grid to represent all of the menu cards. So here we have drinks on the in the non-coffee sections. We have drinks like sea salt chocolate chip, creamy cookie frappe, Japanese matcha frappe, lemon fizz refresher, white peach refresher, and so on. This separation into coffee and non-coffee is to help keep the menu organized and user-friendly. So on the embedded CSS styling, which is here, the HTML and body are set to a full height with box sizing and also a border box for consistency. And the body here, as you can see here, this is the box sizing border box, and the body here is uses a flex box to keep the footer at the bottom regardless of the content height. As you can see here. And the menu grid class uses a CSS grid to display the drinks item responsively, adapting to different screen sizes. So you can the drinks can be displayed regardless of you using a computer, a laptop, a phone, or an iPad. It will adapt to each different size, adapt to each screen sizes. So on the menu card, as you can see here, on the VSE side, has a rounded corner with a border radius of 16px, soft shadows for a clean card effect, and also a smooth hover animation that slightly lift the card and add shadow when hovered. As you can see here, when you hover, it is lifted. And in the menu card image, the images are set to maintain an aspect ratio of with object fit cover. As you can see here, I'm highlighting on the VSE side, and the text inside the menu card is spaced nicely for readability. As you can see here. And the menu section title adds space and styling between the two sections of the drinks, helping user visually separate coffee and non-coffee. And also for the footer section, also uses small footer and small footer bottom styling, same as the toast page, to keep the design consistent.
Hi, I'm Sufi, and I will be explaining the order section and the content section of my presentation. I will start with the order section first. As you can see on the right screen, this is my style.css code that I use. In this style, there are various sections such as body, header image, and so on. You can see by yourself. Okay. Let's begin with the most important part of the code, which is order section. So here I have included links to GrabFood, Foodpanda, and App Store so that the user can click on them via the web, as I demonstrate on the screen. So here for GrabFood, here for the download from App Store. So next is the promo section, where I use a table to make it more organized and neat. Next to the table heading, there's a picture to display the promotion, the date, the detail of the promotions, and the code, and also the rules. For the first row table, I link for the first row table, I link image to my folder just like I did for other row 2 and row 3, and provide description for each promo. So the result will be displayed like that, like this. Okay. So the last part of order section is feedback. User can share their comments, and I include a Google logo here on the coding, and a rating image, star, and placeholder for user picture, which I sourced from Google. So same as a table, and after that I just put the description of feedback from user. So here are star to rate the Toast Cafe, and so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feedback from customer. So this last section will be member section. Then the lastly copyright section. So this is for order section.
Next, I will walk you through the About Us page of my Toast Cafe website. This page showcases the story, mission, and team behind our brand using HTML, CSS, and a bit of animation for user experience enhancements. At the top, we have the header section. It contains our cafe logo and the navigation menu. The navigation is styled using a list structure with drop-downs under menu and About Us. As you can see, the drop-down menus appear on hover. This allows users to navigate easily between pages such as Toast, Halal, and more. Next, in the style.css we use in About Us is body, logo container image, about text, about video iframe, story card image, story text, pull quotes, timeline section, timeline before, milestone, fade in visible. Okay, so this is the About Us section. It features our cafe logo and a short welcome message to visitor. I include a YouTube video embedded inside an iframe to add interactivity and showcase our cafe atmosphere. The video is responsive and styled with a rounded corner using CSS, making it blend well into the design. So, we play the video.
Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Yeah, open wide, sharpen your teeth. Just the fight that you believe. We're keeping the confidence, forgetting the drama. Big bad boss in front of you. That's what fight and victory's written on you. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Just the bite to taste the confidence. Enjoy.
Okay, next is the Our Story section. It tells the history of Toast Cafe. The section is designed as a card layout using Flexbox with an image on one side and text on the other. There's also a pull quote style with a left border and italic for emphasis, giving it a warm storytelling vibe. Okay, now here we have a custom design timeline. This section outlines the journey of Toast Cafe from 2020 to 2024. Each milestone is a block inside a vertical line that is created using the before preceded element in CSS. The use of flag direction column helps stack the milestone vertically. Moving on, this is the mission and values section. It used another flexbox card layout with an image on the left and a list on the right. Each mission point is presented with an emoji for a more visual and friendly appearance. Here's the Meet Our Team section. Although the code currently uses a story guide, plus I have added inner element for each team member including image, name, and role. To improve this section further, I could later add a grid system for better alignment of the team cards. Next, we use a JavaScript in this website, and the JavaScript section comes into a view. The class visible is added, which fits the element in smoothly using CSS transition. This enhances user experience and keep the interface engaging. For the last part is, I add the footer includes a simple copyright. Throughout the page, you might notice fade-in animation. These are controlled using the intersection observer JavaScript API. Next, welcome to the halal page of my Toast Cafe website. In this video, I will walk you through the content and design of this page, which highlight our commitment to halal, integrity, and food safety following JAKIM standards. So this is my style.css using on our halal policy.html. They have the body, header, hero section, hero banner, hero text, section title h2, divider, content section, image block, image, text site, icon list, policy grid, policy box, checklist, check item, testimonial, final section, group image, footer, and media. Okay, so we move forward to hero section, banner and statement. At the top, we have the hero section featuring our halal certification banner and a bold heading that says, "We are halal certified." Below that is a brief message that reassures customers about our compliance with JAKIM and MS 1500-2019 standards. Is the our halal commitment section. It is used an icon list to clearly present three main commitments: certified ingredient, zero cross-contamination, and trained staff. The icons are styled using font awesome and enhance the visual appeal. In this part, we explain our entire kitchen operation follow strict halal protocols. This is support visual with a 2-column layout, an image on the left and a description on the right, style using flexbox for responsive design. Here, I use a grid layout to highlight our 3 core policies. Each box uses a different color to emphasize category, such as ingredients, premise, and staff training. The red and orange background provide a visual hierarchy for importance. For this part is cleanliness section. Cleanliness is part of our halal integrity. This section outlines our efforts to meet hygiene standards, including audits, vaccination, and ethics. I use a responsive checklist layout so the card adapts to different screen size. Next is testimonial section. This section includes a testimonial quotes from our halal executive. It reinforces the values of the cafe and adds a personal voice to our halal statement. Finally, we express our broader responsibility to the community. This section includes a group photo of our halal team and a note about appointing a certified halal executive to oversee compliance. Next is all sections are enhanced with scroll animation using the AOS JavaScript library. For example, fed up a zoom in effect help bring life to the page as the user scroll. And the last part, we have a footer. At the bottom is a consistent footer with a copyright message.
Last section, I will explain the contact us area. This section follow the same format as the previous one, which is order section, starting with the coding style.css. So the style that I use to enhance the appearance of my page include various components such as body, banner wrapper, banner image, and so on. You can see by yourself too. Okay, so the result will be display like this. So we will start. Let's begin with the banner section. The banner features an image display on the screen, which is overlaid with text, as you can see. This design intended to be visually appeal to user. So same like before, I link my image to my folder, so that the folder will display like this. So here the coding for my image, for banner image. So next we move to the contact information section, where I have include details such as the phone number, WhatsApp, email, and store locations. So making it easier for user to get in touch with the cafe. So here the coding that I use for contact information section. Okay. Following that is a feedback form, which is allow user to send their comments. So the feedback submitted through this form will be direct to the form spree, as you can see here. So I will demonstrate this session. So this the result will be displayed on the form spree that I use. So here the coding for the form section. So the last section is map. There's a map that I include to help user navigate directly to the cafe location. So you can see here the coding. So if user don't know if the user don't know where the located our cafe, you can just refer to this map. So the last section is in the footer. The last section will be the footer section. So in this footer, just same in the section or the section which is copyright, but I include Instagram link to our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages. You can see here on the coding. User can click on this link to learn more about cafe. So it's only for Instagram. This is for Instagram. So this is for Facebook. So this is last for the Twitter. So that's all from me. Thank you for hearing and attention. Bye.